flying saucers, disappearing jets, triangulating craft. My conclusion is that there's a military spaceport Dugway, and I don't think anybody can tell me any different.
But is there proof to back up such a claim? Investigators say the evidence lies with a NASA space probe named Mariner 9. 3, 2, 1.
The Mariner 9 mission was NASA's first chance to get a good look at what Mars looks like. We think water is required for life because all life as we know it on Earth requires water. So what we want to do is analyze the surface of Mars, look for evidence that perhaps there was once life there.
Suspecting the Mariner 9 images were not fully released to the public, UFO experts have long believed that something more unusual had been photographed on the Martian surface. Finally, in 2015, 44 years after the mission, NASA releases an image that investigators call earth-shattering.
NASA released an enormous number, thousands of other pictures that they took of Mars from that time, but they did not release that picture until 44 years later. Why not?
The satellite image, seen for the first time on national television, shows a previously undiscovered, mysterious rock formation on the Martian surface.
So this is the NASA Mariner 9 image from the surface of Mars. Mountain range here, mountain cluster here, big valley. And the area of interest is this cone-shaped protrusion, this hill, coming up right out of the surface with these rocks placed either by coincidence or carefully placed in an arrangement on the top of the mountain, just like other structures that we've seen on Earth.
It is possible that that Mars formation is a natural formation. I'm not saying it isn't. But I do wonder, why would NASA have held off publishing that picture for 2 generations? There's a question to ask.
The Mariner 9 image is fascinating. There's no getting away from the fact that it looks like a stone circle. It looks like exactly the kind of Neolithic stone circles that we find here on Earth.
Erected between 3000 and 2000 BC, Stonehenge is one of the most mysterious ancient sites on Earth.
Some of the bigger stones at Stonehenge weigh many, many tons, and it's difficult, if not impossible, to see how people at the time could have transported them to the location. This is a time before the wheel, and yet we know that some of those bigger stones were somehow transported all the way from Wales.
If, as some believe, prehistoric man alone could not move such stones weighing up to 25 tons over a distance of 200 miles, then who or what did? The answer lies, UFO experts say, in the similarity of the Stonehenge monument and the rock formation discovered on Mars.
In looking at these structures side by side, Stonehenge and Mars, we have very specific things that are similar. 4 rock placement, 4 stones in the center, and 2 concentric circles. And the 2 concentric circles encircle the 4 stones. Now, that's very interesting that that would be like that. Does it serve some purpose in science, or is it a remarkable coincidence?
The fact that these objects do indeed look similar, one could speculate that there was an extraterrestrial component involved in both of these sites. Some theorists have speculated that Stonehenge was perhaps a place that extraterrestrial craft landed. Could this be said of Mars? We don't know.
Still, some researchers disagree.
Now, when you get down to the actual details, it's fairly obvious it isn't the same. But it is bizarre where you have circular type structure looking objects on an alien surface, on a different planet other than Earth. Is there a logical explanation? Sure. It's just not as fun as the alien one.
Even so, most UFO investigators really believe the resemblance is significant. In fact, they go one step further. They see similarities in the formations at Stonehenge and Mars to never-before-seen satellite images of what appears to be a landing site. at Area 52. The aerial image shows features in the Utah desert that mirror those of both Stonehenge and Mars.
When one does a comparison between Stonehenge, the Mars rock formation, and Area 52, there are certainly similarities. Is that a coincidence, or is there something else going on?
Does the evidence suggest that Area 52 really does function as a spaceport, as UFO researchers believe?
When you look at Stonehenge and you look at this rock formation on Mars and the connection maybe with Dugway having a similar type of formation, does that mean that all three of them are spaceports? I believe that is possible.
If the evidence is credible, as UFO researchers believe, what else is the government possibly hiding? And what about new information from scientists that is changing the conversation about UFO sightings? Does this provide a new perspective on the government's involvement with the UFO phenomenon? For Dave Rosenfeld, there is no doubt that UFOs are connected to top-secret activity at Area 52. And he believes he's got proof.
There's many times we go out there for sky watches and we bring all our equipment out there, the telescopes and night vision. And one night, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and then all of a sudden we see about 5 miles away just this huge flashing light, and then a beam of light came out of the middle. Completely went through a cloud and continued up into space. We could actually smell like static electricity.
Dave describes what happened next when he took this actual never-before-seen photo that night.
Now, the second time it fired, we watched 4 or 5 blue lights come down and completely surround this beam, like they were watching. And as soon as that beam shut off, they took off.
Was this simply a test of a secret weapons program, one similar to the technology that brought down the Genesis space probe? Or is there more to the story? And will the government or military ever admit what is known about UFOs and alien technology? Some experts will argue they already have, as the recent release of thousands of declassified documents by the United States, including the CIA and other world governments, could prove there really is official evidence of UFOs. But why are so many countries suddenly releasing so many UFO documents all at the same time?
Magic in the air will keep you warm this season, so let it snow. Brought to you by LL Bean. This year, make it an LL Bean holiday. Online at LLbean.com.
Make it an LL Bean holiday and give someone a cozier camp out with our super soft fleece-lined flannel, 2-layer river driver shirts, cozy sweater fleece, and of course our iconic bean boots. Give a gift from LL Bean and keep them cozy around the campfire all year long.
Bright Crystal gift set. Experience the world's finest fragrance collection at Macy's, the gift destination.
Jorge Burgos fought his way up from keg washer to master brewer. Now he fights to make sure every drop has a crisp taste that's pure gold. Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit.
Dealing with psoriatic arthritis pain was so frustrating.
My skin, it was embarrassing.
My joints, they hurt.
The pain and swelling.
The tenderness.
The psoriasis.
I had to find something that worked on all of this.
I found Cosentix. Now, watch me.
Real people with active psoriatic arthritis are getting real relief with Cosentix. It's a different kind of targeted biologic. Cosentix treats more than just the joint pain of psoriatic arthritis. It even helps stop further joint damage. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentix. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to function may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to, serious allergic reactions may occur.
Aww, I hate commercials.
I got clear skin and feel better. Now, watch.
Get real relief with Cosentix.
Reynolds Kitchens has eliminated plastic wrap.